feel me? 6 months later, it's just a car. It needs tires, oil change, brakes. I gotta go get the detail. So the same thing that happens to a kid, which is you taught them as a child subliminally how to have a work ethic, is the same thing that happens to you as an adult. You were taught subliminally that you need to do these things to accomplish these goals. So I'm telling you, don't chase the money. It's not the money that you find love in. The love that you find is the joy that it took to get there. Because the item is going to get old. Them J's, they're going to get run over. That car is going to have problems. Might have an accident, God forbid. But the process that it took to get there is where you find love. You ever seen a guy have yachts, private jets, Ferraris? Come on, man, we in Miami. You see all these things. But he's not happy. It's not the money that makes you happy. It was the hard work that it took to get where you got to that makes you happy. Embrace the love of the work. Follow? Hustle for your last name, not for your first. Hustle for your last name, not for your first. We're going to play a game real quick. I'm going to throw some last names at you. When I throw them at you, you throw the first name to that last name back to you. Follow me? All right. Here we go. James. Hart. Who said James? You heard Hart. You heard Hart. You said Kevin. Obama. All right. You see what I'm saying in terms of hustle for your last name, not for your first. Your last name is your legacy. The last name that your family has is the name that's going to carry you through this life. Now y'all like, yo, Obama, Kevin Hart, LeBron, they're all celebrities, they're entertainers. This is true. So we'll do it again. Zuckerberg. He ain't no entertainer. He just created a service that you like, I like, we all like. Right? And made a ton of money doing it. His last name will forever be in a classroom with a group like this where I can just say Zuckerberg and you'll be like, oh, that's wrong. Hopefully my name get there one day. Right? Your last name is everything. Have you ever been in a store? We're going to use a mom and pop store. Like a hardware store. Gus's hardware store. Some of you might have experienced it. You ever go in Gus's hardware store and they'd be like, oh, what's your name, fella? What's your name? What's your name? You Debbie? Nice to meet you, sorry. You Debbie? I know your dad. I know your pops. Boy, I remember when you was growing up. Right? If you ever need anything, you come in here. If you need a job, come holler at me. If you open in a business, come holler at me. Your family's last name made it so that you can go into that store and do that. You follow what I'm saying? Y'all follow? Y'all still with me? Jokes is good. Your last name is everything. You need to hustle for your last name, not for your first name. So that when you go to establish a business, I got any lawyers in here? Lawyers? Doctors? What y'all want to do? Doctors or doctors? Lawyers? No, we ain't doing no entertainment. I want to know what y'all want to do professionally. I'm professional. No? IT? Any IT people? All right, we're fine. Entrepreneurs? You got any entrepreneurs? There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right? So hustle for your last name. Your last name is what's going to solidify you in terms of what you do further on. I love your generation, man. I love your generation. Let me tell you why I love your generation. Your generation made it cool to be unique. Right? Your generation made it cool for me to wear clothes that fit me. Sidebar. Out of the pictures you see up there, one of them is me in the gym. I like wearing clothes that fit me, right? Your generation made it cool for me to wear clothes that fit me. My generation wore 5T t-shirts. Y'all remember 5T t-shirts? They came down to like right here. And I had jeans, they was like down right here. Right? So your generation is, I waited for your generation to start this part of my career. Right now, I'm living out a dream being in here with you guys. I waited for you. 3 types of people in the world. Make it happen, Watch it happen. Ask what happened. I'm not going to talk too much about the make it happen people because I feel like I'm in a room full of generals and soldiers right now. Am I correct? If I'm wrong, tell me. Everybody here, they on the man, right? I think so. All right. Watch what happen people. I've been a watch what happen person in my life. I don't dislike them. They're not my favorite. Watch what happen person. Watch you open a restaurant, right? I want to open the bar, but I'll let you open the restaurant. Watch you open the restaurant. If you succeed, I'm gonna follow you and do it. If you fail, I'm glad I ain't that dude. Woo! Ask what happened person.